Go, even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Mike Reed, and what I'm providing for you today is training information for Wascomat, Laundrylux, Electrolux for, let's see here, I believe it's May. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's May of 2024. Let's see what we have here for you. So at the company headquarters, Laundrylux office, Inwood, New York, May 7th, 8th, and 9th. So you can either spend all 3 days there, or you can go back month after month until you complete all 3 sections. And most of you won't even need the Encore Pro. We'll cover Encore Pro in a minute. But day 1, which is May 7th, is the Wascomat and Electrolux professional training. Level 1. Let's see if we can find, well, here we have that is the address. Bam. That's what I was looking for. So class starts at 9 a.m. 1 second here. It covers the basic, this is the level 1. It covers the basic machine maintenance, the diagnostic steps to identify and fix operational malfunctions. 3-hour class. The cost is free. So it starts at 9 a.m. All right, so you're going to go to the Laundrylux website, and then you're going to fill out the form so you can register for the class. Because at a certain number of people, they're just not going to allow you to attend. So you're going to fly in. It's close to JFK. You're going to fly in overnight, so you can attend the class in the morning. It is extremely difficult, not unless you're already on the East Coast. It's extremely difficult to fly in and make it to these type of things. Let's say you fly in, you get into JFK by 8, you're going to be late for the class. So it's usually best to fly in the night before, and then, you know, take the shuttle on over. You just you let them know. They're going to handle all your arrangements. Just as long as you let them know, then you'll be able to make it on over to class. The only thing you need to really pay for is food and in the lodging. Now that we've done that, let me go back to this. I want to show you a little bit. This is from the Instagram page of Wascomat, because some of you are saying, why would I attend this? And it's also, I will admit, it can be a little confusing with all the different names. So Wascomat was purchased by Electrolux, and then you had Laundrylux that actually manages the 2 entities as like the sales arm. So you essentially just have Electrolux with 2 different badges on them. because they didn't want to alienate the Wascomat name, because it is a big name in the laundry space. They are on their the fourth generation is basically running those, the Wascomat situation. Here we go. So you'll notice there, if I zoom in, even though we said Laundrylux, they're showing here Electrolux. And now I went through all that just to do this. Let me show you my experience. So this is from my own catalog. So this is a laundromat here in Houston. I want to prepare you. If you're not familiar with commercial laundry, you are not going to service very many laundromats. You're primarily going to service hotels. You're going to service schools. You're going to service pet facilities, that type of thing. The laundromats are extremely cheap. So here I'm showing a picture, 1, 2, 3, 4 in this picture, and 3 of the 4 units are down. And notice how it says, oh yeah, it does. It says Electrolux right there on the door. The Electrolux at the top. Let me get out of this one. Let me go to the next one. And so this one, you see the exact same symbol, but it is Wascomat. So this is a laundromat that I redid. We put in, I think, over 20 units in this laundromat. Me and different Charles. So here again is Wascomat. These dryers are made by American Dryer Corporation. So these are OPL dryers on. I just drew a blank. On-premise laundry. Sorry about that. So I was called out to take care of this middle dryer. Oh shoot. Sorry about that. These are the OPL dryers. See, so it says free on the display. FREE, free, because there's no coin slot. No coin slot for these dryers. So the minute you close the door and press start, away it goes. And then I was hired to go out for this. And this was like this was a community center of some sort. I don't know if they did some kind of medical as well. This is what was on the east side of Houston. But it was for, I think, primarily for kids, and it's a very large facility. These are other pictures of the laundromat. One of the laundromats that I had was hired to do the install. These are showing the boxes, and this is something that you will learn when you go to the class. I was trying to find pictures of me attending the class, and I just couldn't find them. So after a couple hours, I gave up because I have about like 30,000 photos. So here is a soft mount. Say Wascomat / Electrolux. This is a soft mount unit. I eventually end up putting the coin slot in there and programming the unit. They will teach you all of those things. So this actually is on a crate. And what they have to do is they're going to send this out by truck, and then you have to uncrate it and make sure it's secure. You free the drum, pretty much like a residential unit. So here it is, and this is Brother Charles that I used to do installs with. So I just had a picture here of how it looks after we drilled into the floor. There are holes into these squares of these bases. Here we go. So you can see the holes. So it's 2 sets of holes, and the holes that are facing the tile at the bottom, that's where you drill into the floor. You're going to put in your floor anchors. This one does not require the Quickcrete cement. to secure the base to the floor. This one was just the anchors. So you put in the anchors, drill the boxes down to the floor, and then you secure the washers to the boxes. Because the washers pull so many more G's than a residential washer, if these are not bolted down, they go flying. So they'll pull an obscene number of G's. So this is just another picture of one of the laundromats. I provided my information to this laundromat, and I never heard anything from them. So here's another good picture of this unit, how it comes on the crate. Sorry, I didn't slide these around and put these in any particular order. But I just wanted to let you know, you can see in the background, here are some for this laundromat. Fun fact, this laundromat and this laundromat are tied to the same gentleman. He took the units that broke in this laundromat, he ended up putting them in this laundromat. He dolled up, he put lipstick on the pig, he dolled up the laundromat, and then sold it. He sold the laundromat. You know, so these poor people were stuck with this machine. Yes, this gentleman dumped all his old machines into one facility, dressed up the facility, and then sold it to some poor, unsuspecting couple that thought they were going to be rich off of owning a laundromat. And it's the same story that you might see from time to time, especially the gentleman that does the free laundromat videos. This is exactly what he's talking about. This poor couple bought this laundromat and they shouldn't have paid a dime. And this guy just dumped all these bad machines, warped frames, rusted boxes, user interfaces that were damaged, miscommunication with the I/O board, which means that he had just threw parts in there because the guy really doesn't know anything about the machines. He does know how to actually run a laundromat, but he doesn't know how to service the equipment. So, long story short, stay away from laundromats. Stay away from the laundromats. Your best bet is going to be beauty salons, nail care salons, saunas, that type of thing. Gyms, although I did service at 24-hour fitness and they had some little tiny bucket looking washing machine. So all of these are Wascomat, and it depends on who you ask, but usually you're going to hear Wascomat mentioned as like the number 2 or number 3 brand in commercial laundry for coin-op use. And as speed, let me see if I can find you something else. And as more Speed Queen stuff comes out, I'll be sure to let you know. Oh, let me show you what the Encore looks like. Let's see if I can find Encore. Gotcha. All right. So here we go. This is the crossover. This is the Encore line. And all right. So they recently introduced a top load washer. I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago. I have not actually had any training on this unit. So these are the Encore Pro, which is the top load. Some people were asking for a top load washer, so Electrolux, Wascomat obliged them. But typically, this is something that you would see, and see these are sold through all the internet dealers. All right, please come off this freaking. Let me decline this offer. $4,400. I mean, this is typically what I find in the hair care places, in their back, in the break room, where they're washing the towels, the same towels. Barber shops that do hot shaves. So if they're going to take the hot towel and wrap it around the customer's face, they're typically going to take those same towels, bring it to the back, wash it, dry it, and then bring them back out. So for those luxury shaves and that type of thing. Here is the, so for less than $2,000, it's supposed to be $2,000, but for less than $2,000, here's the Encore. What this gives them is this gives Electrolux Wascomat the ability to put these into the hotels that have the washers and dryers available for people that are visiting those facilities. There's usually going to be a room that's locked and can only be opened with a door key, a room key. And then once you get in, you're going to see about 2 or 3 washers, 2 or 3 dryers, and you usually still have to pay by coin, just like this. So that is some of that. And then you have the very small laundromats, and most of them are still using coin, and they still believe in top load washers. And so I believe this is the access, so you can get in there and get to all the components from the front. You don't have to pull these units out. You don't have to go in underneath like we do with LG, Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire. You go in right through the front. That is why, let me flip over to this. That is why you have, Encore has its own day. Encore is let me go back. Encore is day 9. I mean, May 9th is the level 1 service training for the Encore Pro. Most people are not looking to attend that. So in order to keep everyone happy, they gave that its own separate day. I couldn't imagine that. Yeah, they still made that a 9-hour class. And that's why this is called the Encore Pro and the Crossover 2.0. I was involved with the original Crossover. And then when they had the original Encore, it wasn't the Encore Pro, it was the original Encore. That one wasn't a top load. That one was a front loader as well. So just wanted to break it all down, give you a little more information so you know what you're getting into. Let's see here. And of course, I've gone over this before, but yeah, they multi-housing. So you got a 3-flat, 4-flat, or even a building with 20, 30 units. So this is that. College dorm rooms, that is multi-housing laundry. Military bases, that type of thing. That is multi-housing laundry. Electrolux Wascomat Laundrylux does participate in the military housing, bidding on those contracts and whatnot. That is part of the things that they do. All right, and with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching the videos, subscribing, and just being a part of what I got going on. I wish you much success with these opportunities. And please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.